I'm going to try to make this video short and sweet. A lot of people who know me know that I talk too much. I'm very wordsy and I really don't give a fuck. That's who I am. I figure if things can be explained, then maybe a lot of heartbreak can be averted, if that's the word. I don't know. But for anyone who gives a shit, I just want to let y'all know I am fucking done with marijuana for the rest of my life. I don't care if I'm on a fucking beach 70 years from now. I mean, I'm 38. I don't think I'm going to live to 108. I mean, who knows? You never know. But I don't give a fuck if I'm on a beach 40 years from now, 10 years from now. It doesn't matter. I'm done. You know, I live with a mental illness. It's called schizoaffective disorder. It's a combination between schizophrenia and bipolar symptoms. There's a lot that goes into that, whether it's mental, spiritual, yada, yada, yada. Chemically, I take medicine. I'm doing a lot better as far as what seems to be better. I'm not homeless. I've been not homeless for the past about 2 weeks and 3 or 4 days. And I'm grateful to have a roof over my head and food and water and availability to cigarettes. I'll probably always be an addict. You know, that's a very self-deprecating, non-manifesting thing to say. Do I ever want to quit cigarettes? I don't know, but I am done with marijuana for the rest of my life. No ifs, ands, or buts. It has ruined my life in ways that I don't even know the magnitude of those decisions and their ripple effects have caused. I'm not blaming what I've consciously done to people, things I've said to people on marijuana. Although I know deep down in some way it has had an effect. It is a psychoactive drug. And cannabis-induced psychosis is a real thing. So if you're out there taking psych meds and you're doing marijuana too, please be real fucking careful. You know yourself better than anyone. Be open and very honest, brutally honest. Don't be afraid of going into a mental hospital. As long as you're stable, they're not going to hospitalize you. Tell your psychiatric provider that you're getting the meds from about what you're doing and what you want to do. Because other than that, you're not going to get help. And man, I can't say, my life would be way better right now had I not done marijuana, but it probably would be. I'm not trying to manifest anything negative or put any bad feelings out there towards anyone who I've smoked marijuana with in the past 1 to 5 fucking years or whatever, but part of my French if you don't like swearing. I'm done with marijuana. And, long story short, it's 3:38. I'm going to try to keep this under 5 minutes. Living with mental illness, I played football, backyard wrestling, mosh pits for many, many years. Varying years for all those things. And I could have damaged my brain minutely. I don't know, but there was am I going to say there was a point in time where it ever sat well with me? I smoked it every single day in college. In fact, I was so obsessed with it in college that I would literally, I was ready to sell my TV in like video games and shit to just get $20 to go smoke weed with my friends. There wasn't a day I missed smoking weed in college, probably maybe one. What if I put those efforts into other things? My life now would be different. But we cannot reflect on the past too much to the point where it drives us out of our minds. If you need someone to talk to about mental health, I'm here. If you ever want to talk about anything, I'm here. I'm done with marijuana. I love you.